Meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees is here tonight. Britt, I know it's been a roller coaster and things are going to get a little chillier before they get warmer again.
It's certainly the case, and you can see that shot there from Beach Mountain. They're going to be blowing snow too, I'm sure, getting ready for all the folks hopefully heading to the ski resorts, things like that over the next few months as they continue, of course, to clean up post-Helene. Nice night overall. I really don't think it is bad. We have some areas of light rain, but a lot of cloudy skies will keep temperatures relatively mild. In the areas that are seeing rain, it is very, very light. It is mostly for our southeastern communities right now. We'll keep the low and rain chances over the next few hours. Could have some pockets of heavy rain for Wednesday morning, but they'll be very, very, very early as many folks are still asleep. We have the warmth and a little bit of that additional moisture coming in from a storm system that's trying to shift up to the north and east. But our main impact here comes from that secondary system, that cold front from the north and west. This will bring a few areas of heavy rain, especially again tomorrow morning, but it'll be quick moving out of here. I do think the first half of your commute, if you are very, very early, maybe 4 or 5 o'clock on the roads, we'll see some rain. But if you're a little bit later, 7, 8, maybe even closer to 9, rain chances will be much lower. Now, the rain is really the smallest impact that we have here over the next 7 days or so. The bigger impact comes as that cold front moves through. The first thing we'll notice is that winds will start to get very gusty. In the mountains, it starts around 6 o'clock, about 8 and 9 for most of the Charlotte metro. And these winds will pack a punch. If you have already put out Christmas decorations, maybe even Thanksgiving decorations that you absolutely do not want to get ruined, I would go ahead and bring them inside. I would personally do it now. Maybe tomorrow morning works better for you, but these winds will be gusting up to tropical storm force at times, 35 to 40 miles an hour. So certainly can pick something up and move it across the yard. Now, the secondary thing I do want to point out is that typically this can cause some issues with bus routes, but the timing here does look to be later on in the afternoon, evening, once most kids are home from school. We will see winds stay elevated in the mountains through Thursday and Friday, but we'll be a little bit closer to what's considered normal across the Charlotte area. So our biggest wind impact is specifically on Wednesday. Then comes the snow. If you were with us a little bit earlier this month and actually again in the middle of October, there were a few days where we actually did see snow falling in some of our mountain communities, but this is the first time that we've seen widespread accumulating or measurable snow, as the National Weather Service oftentimes refers to it. So this is a big, big deal for these folks up in the mountains. Grandfather Mountain, 5 to 7 inches, 3 to 4 for parts of Banner Elk, over toward Ginger Cake Mountain. If you're closer to Boone Blowing Rock, about 1 to 2 and a trace to an inch for some of those lower elevations. We're talking Valley Cruces down toward Jefferson and even near the Lenore area. So we talked about it, right? Light rain for everybody, winds for everybody, snow only for the mountains, but everybody's getting a taste of this wind chill. That's kind of the additional asterisk here on top of the fact that we see snow. This really makes it feel like wintertime too. In Charlotte, we have wind chills dropping close to the freezing mark on Thursday morning. Even colder on Friday. We're talking 26 for it feels like for an area that hasn't seen a freezing temperature since March. So I do think this will be a shock for many. In the mountains, it'll be even colder with wind chills in the teens. So here's your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. There's a ton going on. Let's go through day by day very quickly. We have showers early tomorrow morning. Winds get gusty in the afternoon. Biggest impact for the mountains Thursday, Friday is the snow and just causing some treacherous driving conditions for the Charlotte area. It's the wind chill. We have some snow lingering for Saturday morning, and then a gorgeous weekend ahead as conditions eventually dry out.
Brittany, thank you. We wanted to let you know if snow does fall near you this week, we do want to see it. Of course, if you're being safe, getting those pictures and video, you can use the Near Me feature in the bottom right corner of the WCNC Charlotte mobile app to send us what you are seeing in your neighborhood. And thanks in advance.